The following program features real-life cases in which animals have been badly treated.
Unbelievable. He's going to have to answer for this.
There's nothing ideal about this situation at all.
I don't even know how the cat would have got there without wings.
Oh my God. Yeah, this is a typical hoarder situation.
A burly investigator dons a 10-gallon hat. A female deputy uses her car radio.
102 days.
A row of uniformed investigators, some holding dogs or cats, strike grave-faced poses. Animal Cops, Houston. 0930 hours, Houston SPCA HQ.
It's the start of another busy day for the Houston SPCA. And Chief Investigator Charles Jansen and a 5-strong team of investigators are heading out on a major seizure.
110, base.
A serious case of animal hoarding has been reported 40 minutes south of the shelter in Harris County. The report suggests there could be as many as 50 cats and dogs living in one house. At the property, Jansen and his team were joined by Deputy Christine Kendrick of the Harris County Constable's Office, Precinct 1. She has a seizure warrant for all the animals.
Hello? Hello?
Nobody's home. The investigators start collecting evidence for court by videotaping the several dogs that are loose.
Cop cam.
Others are chained up next to dirty and inadequate shelters.
An investigator films the yard.
Most of the dogs appear to be in poor condition.
A wounded golden retriever.
She's got some wounds back here.
The investigators also find many thin and hungry cats.
Hey, who?
Deputy Kendrick has seen it all before.
This is definitely a hoarder case. This is a male that lives at this property, which is a little more unusual. Most of the time it's a female. It's unusual in the fact that it's both dogs and cats. Normally it's one species. Yeah, this is a typical hoarder situation.
So once you're sure that
Jansen isn't willing to wait for the owner to come home. He wants the animals removed right away so they can get immediate medical treatment.
Let's go. Let's get started.
The investigators are forced to use catch poles on some of the dogs because they're not used to human contact.
They're placed in boxes.
It is stressful, but it doesn't hurt the animals.
A rundown building.
But it's when they look inside the house that the investigators find that conditions are even worse.
Oh my God.
Cats are living in their own filth.
Kendrick's outside.
Just a lot of issues, a lot of animals. The house, it's really run down and not a good situation for him or the animals.
One by one, the animals are caught and loaded up into the Houston SPCA's air-conditioned trailer. It seems the operation is going smoothly until the owner shows up.
Don't jump on me, okay?
You don't make any offensive moves, we're not going to hurt
I'm
you.
in
Okay?
my yard. My God.
Get the warrant.
The owner seems to think there's nothing wrong with his animals, an opinion that Kendrick doesn't share.
Some of them have some upper respiratory problems, the droopy eyes and all that. That's upper respiratory infection.
They do?
Yes, sir. Okay? Some of them are really skinny. Let's do it this way. It'll be best for you and for the animals. So they're just about finished here. Is the horse yours too, or does that belong to them people behind?
You're not taking her.
Yes, sir. Like I
Hey,
said,
leave
my
me
warrant
something.
commands me to. Okay? My warrant commands me to.
The military-style rescue operation continues for another 90 minutes. In the end, the investigators leave with the horse, 31 dogs, and 40 cats, 72 animals in total. The Houston SPCA shelter has been put on high alert. With so many dogs and cats arriving at the same time, veterinarians, volunteers, and resources will be stretched to the limit.
1730 hours SPCA shelter.
Back at base, the team swings into action, unloading the animals and taking them to be triaged by the vets.
1 Siamese, 1 black, and 1...
2 emergency clinics have been set up. In one, Dr. Roberta Westbrook is dealing with the dogs.
We're going to take a look at his teeth, and I'd say he's probably about 3 to 5 years old.
Come in, Tom.
In the other, Dr. Deborah Han is examining the 40 cats.
Hi, baby. How are you?
This one appears healthy enough until closer inspection reveals a problem.
Oh, gosh. She has a oral mass.
Oh, wow.
Oh, gosh, she has oral tumors. The one thing which she has is really bad oral lesions, which are tumors. As you can see, those masses which are coming from, and the bleeding is also there. Can you see that? And the gums are extremely swollen. Apart from that, she's a really sweet cat. She is very friendly. She lets us handle her. She tested negative for leukemia and immunodeficiency viruses. So that's a good thing, but she doesn't have a lot of life expectancy, unfortunately.
The cat is paying the price for her owner's neglect. And she's not the only one with health issues.
I'm just hoping they're not this bad, but most of them have ear mites and external parasites, which is common in this sort of situation. And one had feline leukemia virus, so hopefully some of the cats, they are not that bad as this one.
In addition to over 20 adult dogs, 7 tiny puppies have been brought in. They're just 10 to 14 days old and haven't opened their eyes yet. They and their mother are next in line to be seen by Dr. Westbrook and her team.
Mama here seems pretty calm. She's not even being overly protective of the puppies. Some mothers are very protective, and they may even growl and not let you get close to the puppies, but she's been very good about that. She obviously has, just by looking at her, a lot of hair loss over her back here. Some dogs will lose hair after being pregnant and having babies. They'll get a little bit of alopecia, but we'll do some testing and see what we can find.
With a dog that's been neglected like this one, the most likely explanation for hair loss is mange.
We just use a blade and get some of the skin cells and hair. We just look for mites or skin conditions that we need to treat.
Sure enough, when viewed through a microscope, several tiny mange mites are clearly visible.
Demodex. Demodex is a type of mange that's hereditary. Oftentimes we find it in adults during times of stress, which she's obviously nursing these 7 puppies, and she's been in an environment with multiple other animals, and so this is a time where her Demodex might flare up and she might have clinical symptoms. That also leaves these puppies at risk for getting hair loss and getting clinical symptoms of Demodex as well. So we're going to have to keep an eye on them. They're too young for me to treat them. I would like to start treating the mom, however, and try to get her skin cleared up.
It'll take weeks of treatment before the fate of the mother dog is known. Her puppies could also fall victim to the condition.
They huddle in a basket. Animal Cops Houston.
Gusto presents the UK's best value recipe box. Sign up now for 60% off your first box. Visit gusto.co.uk.
Want super fast broadband at a super price? Get Virgin Media's M50 broadband for just £25 a month. With average download speeds of 54 megabits per second, start going super fast now. Visit virginmedia.com.
Now delivering groceries. You shop. We drop, 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 drop. We got it.
Did somebody say just eat?
LV have always made it simple for me to get great value car insurance.
So I can get their cover from just £219.
And if I'm hit by an uninsured driver, I will lose my no-claim discount.
Because insurance is simple when it's me and LV. Get your car insurance quote today. Go direct to lv.com.
Family life. It's made of ups and downs, and those little moments. But should the unthinkable happen to you? Life insurance from Legal & General can help look after monthly bills, the roof over their heads, childcare costs, and most importantly, your family. Because no one protects more families in the UK than us. Premiums start from £5 a month and they never rise. Plus there's a £100 gift card after you apply. Legal & General. Ensure life goes on.
This house, £100,000. And the car really could be yours. Enter by this Sunday at omaze.co.uk.
Join Happy Tiger. Try a completely new online bingo game today. It's bingo that'll make your jaw drop, and it's super social. Play for as little as 25p and get your chance to win up to £2,500 every 5 minutes. So what you waiting for? Come join us. Just search for Happy Tiger Bingo. Happy Tiger Bingo. Low stakes, roaring bingo fun.
Mobile Phones Direct is always a good call. We're your one-stop shop for a great choice of networks, big deals, and the hottest brands. Shop Samsung's brand new Galaxy S23 series. Share the epic and for a limited time bag a free pair of Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. With over 60,000 five-star Trustpilot reviews, join 1.5 million customers who've already called on us. Shop now at mobilephonesdirect.co.uk. Part of the AO family.
Rolling down the street with a tank full of gas and a couple of dice in the mirror. I'll show you prove nothing you can do when a brother like me pull up. I'll be saying, come on little mama, I know you want, so what you gonna do? Got a brand new swagger for you.
To find out how Battersea can support you in leaving a gift in your will, visit battersea.org.uk/will.
Welcome to the Safe Style team, David Seaman! Any questions for Dave?
Might be a great goalie, but why are you right for us?
Well, you're UK's #1 for windows and doors. I was England's #1. You're a safe pair of hands. I am safe hands. And like you, I love making great saves. For great saves, you can't beat Safe Style. Buy now and pay nothing until 2024.
Thousands of top UK brands pay us when you shop, and we share that cash with you. So, thinking of shopping online? Top cash back.
For the love of Samsung. On O2, get the new epic Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. And get up to £340 when you trade in a Samsung Galaxy. From under £25 a month. For the love of Samsung. We're better. Connected. Search O2 Samsung.
I'm Paige Turner, and I'm here to fix your flip.
The power to turn dust into dollars.
I'll take that all day. Wow.
Brand new Fix My Flip. Starts Thursday, 23rd of March on HGTV.
Animal Cops Houston, a smart office with sectioned off booths.
The Houston SPCA is one of the busiest investigations teams in the U.S., dealing with more than 15,000 calls every year. The 9-strong unit was recently joined by a new recruit, Robert McCarty, and today he's on his first solo assignment. His background as an ex-police officer makes him an ideal candidate to deal with animal cruelty cases.
I definitely find it intriguing because you're not dealing with the same thing every day. You're not dealing with the same people every day. It's just amazing how people, don't take the time to care for their animals like they should, especially when animals are considered part of the family.
Investigator McCarty is following up on a cruelty case involving negligent owners at a livery stable.
We have a horse that I've been dealing with the people for about a month, trying to get in touch with them, and they made no effort to get in contact with me. And from the way the horse looks, it's underweight, has a very bad leg, and every time I've been out here, it hasn't had food or clean water or hay. So we're going to go ahead and seize it today, take it back to the shelter, and get the help it needs.
To help him seize the horse, McCarty has called in Deputy Christine Kendrick of the Harris County Constable's Office. When she arrives, the owner of the stables takes her to see another horse that's in even worse condition.
Its hooves are buckled.
Unbelievable. We're taking this one too. No. Unbelievable. If you look at his foot, he's elfed on all 4 feet, which means that the hoof, because it's not been regularly cared for, the hoof comes out, and basically the cannon bone is coming through the bottom of his foot. See, this horse is going to be euthanized because that can't be fixed.
That can't be fixed.
No. He's going to have to answer for this. Unbelievable.
The owner of the stables tells her that he's repeatedly warned the owner of the horses to do something about them.
I told them over and over and over that they need to get them in shape, and they just refuse.
With the stable owner's permission, the police force entry into the stall, and Chief Investigator Charles Jansen is called in to supervise the removal of the horse.
They approach a horse trailer.
It's obvious that every step the horse takes is agonizing.
Pull that panel back, McCarty.
The malnourished light brown horse puts one elf-footed hoof into the trailer.
Keep going.
But they take their time, and eventually they get her on board.
It's an incredibly painful way to live, and it didn't really want to step on the trailer because of the amount of pressure that it would have to stand up using just one hoof. And so that's why it's a little bit more difficult to get this horse to load, is because of the pain it's going through right now.
When it comes to loading the other horse, things go much smoother.
Jansen leads the stick-thin black horse into the sectioned-off trailer.
And the two of them are soon on the road to the Houston SPCA shelter, where help is waiting.
They drive to the 2-story Houston SPCA shelter.
The 72 dogs and cats seized in Harris County are now permanently in the custody of the Houston SPCA after the hoarder agreed to hand them all over. One of the dogs, named Aslan, just passed his behavioral test and has impressed evaluator Melissa Chan. Melissa thinks he'll be a good candidate for adoption.
We're very lucky that despite the fact that he has not been very well socialized, not been around people, that he is obviously sociable and obviously loves being touched and handled. He's just a lucky guy, and hopefully we can get him into a good home where somebody will massage him a lot.
But before they can even think of letting Aslan leave the shelter, his matted coat will need some serious attention.
Oh, wow.
Make a haircut.
Volunteer groomer Claudia England goes to work.
She shaves a patch of fur.
The matting is pulling on the skin, and if you don't get it off, it can stop the circulation and cause sores. So once we get all this stuff off, we'll be able to check out his skin and get rid of the stench. Looks okay from this side, and here it's just like a carpet.
She pulls the fur with both hands and it comes away in clumps. She resumes shaving.
There's no way that Aslan's matted coat can be saved. Claudia will have to shave his entire body.
Straight back down to the scalp. Although he's very good, he's awesome.
Aslan's fur continues to fall. So far, his makeover has taken 2 hours, and the end is nowhere in sight.
A pickup reverses.
Outside the shelter, Chief Investigator Charles Jansen has just arrived at the barn with 2 severely neglected horses rescued from a livery stable in Harris County.
Then do it.
One of them, Daisy, a young chestnut mare, has badly overgrown hooves and can barely walk.
Should be better on your feet.
An urgent call has gone out to veterinarian Dr. Deborah Hand.
10 years old.
When he arrives at the barn, he starts by examining the black horse.
She is very, very thin, emaciated. As you can see, the pelvic bones are very prominent, the ribs are very prominent. You can also see a lot of hair loss on all the 4 feet, signs of rain rot, a very blatant example of a neglect.
Where Daisy's concerned, Dr. Rahan's worries are greater. She's only about 2 years old, but she's clearly been the victim of serious, long-term neglect.
I would scale her about 1 in a scale of 9 to which means really thin, emaciated, starved, you know. So basically they did not care for the horse in any way, shape or form.
Besides her body weight, Dr. Rahan is worried that it's her deformed hooves that could prove to be her real downfall. He asks for a second opinion from farrier Steve Wisniewski.
You know, a horse this age with that much heel growth, that's at least 12 months, if not more, heel growth.
Basically, we've never had a feed done.
No, I don't think she's ever had it done properly, at least.
They decide to take x-rays to see just how much damage has been done to the horse's bone structure.
There's nothing that's catastrophic in there.
There's no permanent damage to the hooves. That means Steve can treat her and hopefully make her better soon.
The really good thing and the fortunate thing is her pedal bone has not rotated. It's just overgrown feet, overgrown hooves. From what Steve is telling me, I believe it could be corrected. So that her prognosis is looking pretty good at the moment. Since she's a young horse, perhaps she might be rectified of this condition.
But right now, everything's on hold until a judge decides whether or not to award Daisy to the SPCA. Steve will start work on her hooves the moment he gets the go-ahead, but there are never any guarantees of success.
The shaved dog Aslan is showered.
Inside the shelter, one animal's recovery is a little further down the road. Aslan's makeover is almost complete. It's taken volunteer Claudia England 3 hours to shave off his heavily matted coat. But even though it's gone, it's left its mark.
All of this here is scarring from where the mats were. The hair, when it was tangled, it actually pulled on the skin, and I had to shave it shorter here, but this is the exact outline of the mat.
Aslan has behaved perfectly throughout the long procedure.
He is an awesome dog.
And now that it's over, Claudia hopes he'll reap the rewards.
I've seen dogs that get shaved in situations like this that they just sleep for hours and hours and hours because they feel so good. And then I've seen dogs that will absolutely play so much that they'll just pass out from feeling so good. All right, here you go.
It's all been worth it. Aslan is good to go, thanks to the Houston SPCA and the public donations that pay for its work.
Houston, 1700 hours.
On the Katy Freeway coming inbound, 25 minutes from Barker, Cypress.
Outside, on the streets of Houston, the afternoon rush hour is beginning.
Also an 18-wheeler with a fuel spill is on.
Thousands of commuters are heading out of America's fourth largest city. But Chief Investigator Charles Jansen is heading deep into the traffic on an urgent rescue mission. A cat is reported to be trapped on one of the busiest highway bridges in Harris County. Jansen knows from bitter experience that cats and cars are a dangerous mix.
There is really no safety net for this type of a rescue. If something goes wrong and the cat's first reaction is to bolt away from you, there's not a whole lot of places to go, and it could ultimately fall to its death. So we want to be very cautious when we approach the animal, but ultimately we don't want to see this animal continue to be in harm's way for an extended period of time.
On arrival at the location, Jansen immediately sees the size of the problem. The cat is in a perilous position on a narrow ledge, 80 feet above the ground.
Jansen paces the raised roadway.
While Jansen surveys the scene from above, SPCA investigator Debbie Michelson keeps an eye on the cat from below, but she's powerless to help.
You know, it's impossible. There's no way for me to climb up there. I don't even know how the cat would have got there without wings. So right now we're just kind of standing by trying to figure out what the game plan is. It's awful high, I know that. So it amazes me the places that some animals get to and how they get there. You know, that'll be one for the ages.
A little gray ball?
Yeah.
That's it.
The investigators are joined by Deputy Constable Christine Kendrick of the Harris County Constable's Office.
It's this pillar right here.
And a team from a highway contractors company have offered their help.
The SPCA doesn't have the equipment to make this kind of rescue, and so the Precinct 1 Environmental Department has called in their resources, so now we can gain access to that cat.
As TV news crews and helicopters gather at the scene, the contractors bring in a cherry picker and Jansen volunteers to take a ride.
We're going to take it step by step because cats either going to be very friendly, going to be very feral. But even the friendly cats, when they're in these kind of situations, they're scared. They don't understand, and that's typical with animals. There's nothing ideal about this situation at all. So we're just going to hope for the best, and we're going to do our best to get the animal down safely.
Jansen climbs into the cherry picker's cradle with a contractor.
The cradle lifts Jansen towards the cat, but it's a slow process. The last thing Jansen wants to do is to scare the cat. One wrong move could be a disaster.
There we go. It's okay.
Can I get further over there?
Yeah, you can go over here. Go for it.
The cat seems calm and friendly.
Jansen reaches out. Debbie and Kendrick watch from below.
Jansen takes his time.
A helicopter circles nearby.
Then makes his move.
Cat's scared and coming down.
Mission accomplished.
Don't know the condition of the cat, but this is like the best outcome that we could have hoped for today. He'll be down here in a minute, and this is a good thing.
The grey cat's in a travel box.
The team is relieved at the outcome.
It's a pretty different experience when you're up that high, especially at the end of this boom when you're trying to deal with the animals like this. But we got the animal down, which is the main worry we had, is we wanted to get the animal down safely.
Hi, Pumpkin. It's amazing. They say cats have 9 lives. I don't know if she used any of them when she was up there this time or not.
Now it's an urgent priority to get her back to the shelter, where Houston SPCA veterinarians are ready and waiting.
Jansen drives away from the scene. Animal Cops Houston.
Change, oh change, it happens so fast. For the life you're making, Etsy has it.
To choose Grana Padano is to embrace its unique Italian values. A moment to be shared. Grana Padano, an Italian feeling.
When Tony passed, we wanted to celebrate him his way. All he ever spoke about was bite this, bite that. I'll never forget our first date. Huge grin on his face as he rode up on that big noisy thing. And that's exactly the way he'd want to be remembered.
At Co-op, we know everyone is different. That's why we offer funeral plans to funeral services that are personal, every step of the way. Co-op, it's what we do.
It's time for change. Time to give her the support she urgently needs. Time to ease his pain. Every 5 minutes on average, someone in the UK dies without the care many of us need at the end. And as demand for care rises, more people will need our help. That's why we need you to support Marie Curie's Great Daffodil Appeal. Together, we can give more people the care of a Marie Curie nurse when they need it most. Support more families and help more people be themselves to the very end. Too many people aren't getting the peaceful death we all deserve. If you share our belief that it's time for change, call 0800 144 5836 to give £20. Support Marie Curie's Great Daffodil Appeal today.
The Hammond sale is now on. Up to 40% off fitted bedroom furniture. Up to 40% off home office furniture. Up to 40% off living room, boot room and fitted understairs storage. There's never been a better time to get your home in order. Hammonds, in order to live better.
Look at these windows.
They really need replacing. The whole kitchen needs a refit.
That would be lovely, but how can we pay for it?
Well, I've been thinking about Saga Equity Release. We can do all those things that we've been putting off for years.
Saga Equity Release could help you unlock some of the value in your home.
Our advice is completely free for you. Only Saga Equity Release offers a full money-back guarantee, so you have the option to cancel within the first 6 months, giving you peace of mind. The cash you get is 100% tax-free. And because it's from Saga, you know you're in good hands.
Shall I call them?
Why not? We could finally get that extension.
And we could help Debbie put a deposit on a new house.
Let's do it!
If you're a UK homeowner aged 55 or over, call us now on 0800 015 0520 for a no-obligation chat and to get a free guide, or search Saga Equity Release and see how much money you could get.
I'm in. Okay, now, you can have a great first day. I promise, right?
Your donations helped 3D print his heart to guide his surgery and saved his life with a groundbreaking innovation. And the future breakthrough that could cure her is closer than ever. Help us turn science fiction into reality and save more lives like hers. Donate £5 to the British Heart Foundation now.
This is House Calls.
We are here. Stop whatever you're doing to this family.
Ghost Adventures House Calls tonight at 9 on Really, or stream the full series now on Discovery Plus.
I've never been as scared as that before.
When you're faced with the unexplainable,
It was just total disbelief.
I've never seen anything like that.
There's something buried in here.
can you decide what's real?
That camera's locked off. You couldn't see any wires, cables.
Is there somebody in your house with you?
No, why?
Do you believe what you see?
The footage is amazing.
Oh my God.
Brand new Unexplained Caught on Camera, Saturday at 10 on Really, or stream the full collection now on Discovery Plus.
Animal Cops Houston, 1830 hours SPCA shelter.
In Houston, the evening rush hour is over, and SPCA Chief Investigator Charles Jansen is returning with the cat he rescued from a busy highway bridge.
Oh, you're purring.
Chief Vet and Vice President of Animal Welfare, Dr. Terry Schweiss, is waiting to evaluate the cat.
Sounds pretty good. She's just a little bit dehydrated. She's got something kind of sticky in her coat. She's probably been out running around on her own for a little while, but the way she behaves, she's definitely wasn't a cat that was born in the wild. She's been handled by people before. She's pretty sweet. She looks pretty young, probably just over 6 months old. Otherwise looking really healthy, and I think she'll have a great outcome. She'll make someone just a wonderful pet. She knows she's a lucky cat.
Her medical treatment will start soon. But first things first, the immediate priority is to give her a good meal and some fluids.
Oh, what a good kitty.
A drip's attached.
So these fluids will really help her whole body function to come back again, keep her kidneys functioning really well, so that we just keep her as healthy as she appears having come in. Huh? You're so happy to be back with people, aren't you?
The doctor strokes the cute cat's chest.
It's been 2 weeks since more than 70 cats and dogs were rescued from the home of a hoarder in Harris County. Most were in extremely poor condition, and only 18 of them could be saved, including a litter of 7 puppies and their mother.
The puppies huddle in a basket.
They're now living in the lap of luxury with ranch owner Jana DeLongchamp, one of the Houston SPCA's most dedicated foster carers. Mother Macy has demodectic mange, but fortunately she's responding well to treatment.
You know, Demodex is often brought on by stress, and she has been in some stressful situations, and we're hoping that now that she's out in the country and relaxed and just able to play some and get some fresh air, we're hoping that that'll help her a lot too.
The puppies are now about 4 weeks old. Their eyes have opened, and there's no denying that they're sounding and acting like typical puppies.
The pups are doing great. They're all fat and healthy. We had to warm them really well. They were really full of parasites, but that's to be expected in a situation like this. They're mostly girls. We've got a couple of boys, but mostly girls, and they're just precious little guys.
One of Jana's children, Joseph, plays a key part in looking after the pups.
One of our top priorities, of course, when we foster these animals is to socialize them. Like in a case like hers, she's very shy and under-socialized. I have 3 small children, so we test them out at first and make sure they're going to be comfortable with small children. And I have a 9, an 8, and a 3-year-old, and they're the perfect, ideal little people to socialize animals. And of course, they love to play with the puppies, and they do that a lot. So the puppies grow up knowing people, being around people, being held, being nurtured and cared for, so that they can grow up to be good pets and very highly adoptable.
Thanks to Jana and her little helpers, Macy and her pups will be ready to leave for permanent new homes in about 4 weeks.
Young Joseph cradles a pup and kisses its head.
Back at the Houston SPCA, another guest is looking for her forever home. The cat rescued from a highway bridge has been at the shelter for 4 days. Nobody is called to claim her. She's now officially a stray, and it's up to the SPCA to find her a home. She's friendly, but very dirty, and in definite need of a bath. Vet tech Dana Ford is concerned about her coat because it's covered in a mysterious oily substance.
It could be poisonous. You know, we don't know specifically what kind of oil's on her, and they usually bathe themselves. So in situations like this, we'll do it for them. That way, she won't ingest any kind of poison or anything like that. But she seems to really like it, and this is unusual for cats. I don't recommend this to do at home. Most of them would not be this calm. I mean, we'd have to let them, I think she's been here a couple days, we'd have to let them calm down for a few days, and she's accepting this, I mean, so well. She's loving it. She's loving it. She's thanking us. And we want to make sure we get all the shampoo off of her, which I'm doing right now. I'm almost done, baby. I'm almost done. I know.
The cat's story has given Dana an idea for a name.
We have so many names to come up with over here at the SPCA, and usually where they come from, we kind of go from there. Of course, she was found on a bridge. So Bridget, we thought would be an awesome name for her.
Bridget needs a few more days in the shelter to complete her recovery, but then she'll be ready to leave.
A little bit more fluids, I think she'll be in adoptions real soon. Real soon. She's going to make a wonderful family pet. Because she's liking this.
Donna tells Bridget, on the road in the pickup,
Investigator Jennifer Francis is heading out from the Houston SPCA shelter on an unusual call.
103 base.
There's been a break-in at a vacant property to the west of the city, and local kids have used the house to party in. Francis is meeting up with realtor Marsha O'Neill, who discovered the damage and also something else.
And I did call the cops. They came out, the deputy came out, secured the property, made sure no one was in, and then we noticed a turtle.
It's in the bath.
The kids have left a red-eared slider turtle in the bathtub.
No food, no water. It looks like it's defecated quite a bit. But the turtle's in here. I'm going to search the house, make sure there's no other animals in here, and get the turtle back to the shelter and have him looked at and make sure he's okay.
Thankfully, the kids haven't left any more unwilling guests in the house, and Francis can crate up the turtle. It's had a lucky escape.
Who knows, where that turtle came from, or, what they could have done it to it. I mean, what's to say that they're going to take, a dog next, or, hurt a human or anything like that. So it's frustrating and it's very concerning at the same time.
The turtle will be examined by a veterinarian back at the Houston SPCA shelter.
Robert McCarty approaches the Harris County Courthouse in Houston.
Across town, Houston SPCA's newest investigator is about to testify in a custody case involving the 2 severely neglected horses he rescued.
State your name for the record.
Investigator Robert McCarty.
And how
As a former police officer, McCarty's no stranger to court proceedings. He shows Judge Dale Korchinski photos taken at the scene and presents evidence that both horses were emaciated and in urgent need of treatment.
And how much in medical expenses have we had?
$3,932.
And we're asking that both animals be forfeited to the Houston SPCA.
Yes.
We rest, Your Honor.
The owners of the horses are two young men who've not shown up in court. Family members have come to give evidence on their behalf.
Can you explain why the horses appear to be so poorly nourished? There doesn't appear to be any muscle at all.
By the time we would get to them, it'd be too late to try to see if we can fatten them.
So is it your representation it's the stable owner that didn't take care of these horses?
No, not the stable owner. The stable owner.
Who did not take care of these horses?
Well, my son, my nephew was raising them horses.
Your nephew didn't take care of the horses?
They would act like they're going to do so much, and then they don't, and then it's...
All right. Based on the evidence presented, I am going to award the horses to the Houston SPCA. I am going to award the monetary damages as well. That concludes this case.
It's McCarty's first courtroom success as an SPCA investigator.
If this is what it feels like to take animals away from people who doesn't care for them, I'm all for it, because there's other people out there that want them, deserve them, and we give them the opportunity to come and get them.
Finally, the work can begin on Daisy's overgrown hooves.
Daisy's with Dr. Westbrook and Steve.
If you look at this foot, there's the end of her heels is right there, and they should be back here. So today we're going to take a majority of this off, and we're going to try to get her close to a normal foot.
Daisy was lucky not to become lame and have to be humanely euthanized. Today is the start of a long process. Fixing the damage caused by the neglect of her previous owner could take Steve 12 months or more.
This is undoubtedly the first time the sole of her foot's ever seen daylight. She feels no pain in this. The biggest problem that she has is not so much in her foot, but it's in her leg. The bones in her leg being out of balance. And if the bones aren't lined up, then there's muscles in there working, trying to get them lined up. So she spent a good majority of her life with a lot of tense muscles trying to overcome this. So she's really going to relax once we get her into a more normal foot.
The results are dramatic. There's a stark contrast between the before and after.
And you can see already, we're not even done yet, and already she's got a much better alignment on her foot. So I'm real pleased with her so far. And you see she's starting to relax. Her top line's already starting to relax for her. Spin around, we'll work on that other foot for a little bit. Yeah, just flip
Daisy
around.
is proving to be a willing patient, so Steve decides to keep going.
Steve has Daisy's right foreleg wedged between his legs. He bends to clip the excess hoof with a large metal tool.
Again, the results are instantly obvious. Daisy has a newfound stability.
She's learning how to stand all over again. She's using muscles she hasn't used probably her whole life. Ligaments and tendons are being stretched, or are being used in ways they've never been used before in her life. So, and she's going to be a little bit sore here for a minute. Right now she's going through a pretty big change in her life.
To get her back on all fours, walking and running normally will take several more sessions with the farrier. But today's experience bodes well for the mare's future.
Steve files the clipped hooves. At the HQ,
Investigator Jennifer Francis has arrived at the Houston SPCA shelter with the turtle she found abandoned in a vacant house that kids have been using for parties.
Got some claws.
Dr. Catalina Thurston is waiting to examine the animal.
I think it sustained some sort of trauma on this side, because see how this one comes back up again? So who knows? I mean, maybe the people that put it there were actually trying to, see if they could keep a, pet turtle alive and treat it. I don't, it's hard to tell. There wasn't any evidence of food or any evidence of...
No, this house is completely vacant, so...
Considering the conditions in which the turtle was found, Dr. Thurston thinks it's lucky to be alive.
The biggest thing if there wasn't any water, okay? I mean, they've got to stay moist, and even if, let's say it didn't get to eat it all, I mean, it would still need to have be in some sort of moist environment to maintain its normal body temperature and regulation. I mean, if everything was totally dried out, I mean, I'd say maybe a week or two would probably, pass away on its own without any intervention.
Fortunately for the turtle, the signs are positive.
It's active and responsive, so I think, probably the best thing's going to be, figure out why the turtle was in the house, exactly what the story is behind that, and then maybe getting the turtle over to wildlife to rehab it.
It's a native species, so finding the turtle a new home shouldn't be difficult. The countryside around Houston is rich in swamps and bayous, which would make a perfect habitat. In the meantime, Francis makes sure it's given a clean and comfortable crash pad at the shelter.
Grey cat Bridget.
Someone whose future is already secure is Bridget, the cat that was rescued from an 80-foot-high freeway bridge. She's been adopted by Warren Cease, his daughter Aurelia, and his partner Jamie Green. When they first saw Bridget at the Houston SPCA shelter, it was love at first sight.
Within 15 seconds when she got into the room, knew that she was going to be the cat. We had played with her for another 2 to 3 minutes, but immediately told the people, oh yeah, that was the choice. So,
when the family chose Bridget, they had no idea how she ended up at the shelter. Only when they were shown TV footage of Bridget's rescue did they realize she was very special.
There she is.
Amazing.
I started mentioning it to a lot of people at work, and they were like, oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that on the news, and it was almost like 5 out of the 10 people that I work with had actually seen it on the news on that night that it happened. And I was like, you own that cat now? Yes, we have that cat now. So.
Bridget's dramatic rescue by Chief Investigator Charles Jansen has become the family's favorite home video.
You don't get a sense of the noise level from down on the ground, I guess, where they're taking the pictures from just the noise of the vehicles up on top, and it must have been super loud. He's picking her up right now. And there she goes, right into the...
And she's not fighting.
No, she's not.
You can't imagine how frightened she must have been. And yet she still had trust in a human.
I heard one little shriek, somebody went, woo! That was...
Yeah, it does make you want to clap, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It is. They rescued her all over again, yeah.
It's been just 5 weeks since Bridget was brought back down to earth. And thanks to Warren, Jamie, and Aurelia, her frightening ordeal is now just a bad memory.
It just amazes me, her behavior, considering what she's been through. How friendly she is and, well-adjusted.
It's kind of exciting, but also glad in a way that we can actually, give her a home that she deserves now, and that all the animals deserve. So.
Pretty Aurelia cuddles Bridget in her arms at Channel 39 News.
In downtown Houston, Aslan is still looking for a new home, but he's about to get his big break. The SPCA's public relations manager, Mira Nandlau, is showing Aslan on a local TV news station.
We're actually at the CW39, where I do a weekly Pet of the Week with Chief Meteorologist Keith Monahan, and it's a great way to get animals in the public eye and to get them adopted.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
All right, stand by for the open. 7, 6, How's your mic 5, level over there? Is it 4, okay? 3, 2, 1. Roll way up.
Mira and Keith sit in a studio with Aslan.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chief Meteorologist Keith Monahan with this week's edition of 39 Online's Pet of the Week. And once again, we're joined by Mira from the Houston SPCA. Welcome once again, Mira.
And thanks for having us.
Well, who do we have this week?
This is Aslan. He's 2.5 years old. He came out of a pretty tough situation, but it seems like he's recovering pretty well.
Okay, well, what's with his hairdo here?
Well, you know what?
In the past, television spots like this have brought the SPCA adoptions team some of their best results.
We have a really great success rate when we bring animals into the public's eye via media. Last week I had a couple of kittens. They got adopted right away. I've had bunnies. I've had all kinds of animals, and right away they find a home. So I think this is a great avenue to bring Aslan so he can find a great home as well.
Once again, thanks, Mira, for coming out. Join us next week for another Pet of the Week.
The Houston SPCA should know in a day or two whether Aslan's charms have worked.
They like it. Good boy, yeah.
Animal Cops, Houston.
Welcome to the home of entertainment. Are you ready to be entertained? Are you ready to Butlins?
It's only for a little while, Grandma.
Stay as long as you want.
All right, how about this?
A little left. Okay. That's cute.
It looks better on you.
Very beautiful.
For the life you're making, Etsy has it.
With Post Office Over 50s life cover, you can have the time of your life, safe in the knowledge we'll pay out money when your time is up. UK resident 50 to 80, your guaranteed acceptance. No health checks, and from just £1.15 a week. Plus, free 24/7 GP access with the health and wellbeing benefit. Purchase and receive a £100 gift card for Amazon.co.uk, Tesco or M&S. Call Post Office on 0800 171 2211.
At TalkTalk, it pays to switch to full fibre broadband. Get a reward card worth up to £100 with selected full fibre plans. Prices start from just £32 a month for 18 months with a £50 reward card. Switch to our most reliable connection ever, for speeds up to 944 megabits per second, the award-winning Amazon Aero router, and a reward card worth up to £100. Search TalkTalk Full Fibre for deals that make sense. TalkTalk.
Yeah! Game on!
Over there, 2 in a row.
We need 5.
2, 3.
Really? Where'd they go?
5 in a row!
Join us online today at Gala Bingo, where a little joy goes a long way.
Whatever you need to ask about cancer, Macmillan's free support line is just a call away.
Hello, Macmillan.
Whether it's money or work worries.
Am I going to lose my job?
Getting on with life.
Can I still go abroad? Get insurance?
Or just need someone to listen.
How do I tell them?
Our specialist advisors are here to help as often as you need them. Whatever you need to ask, cancer, work, money, life, call us now on 0808 134 1000.
Imagine a place where we can finally be free. Free to Zoom without a meeting request. Free to enjoy savoury bites and stunning sights. It's time to break free. Plan your future getaway with Norwegian Cruise Line.
From early risers to lion lovers, night shift workers to sunshine seekers, home restorers to gadget gurus, and from the energy savers to the DIYers, Blinds to Go has something for every home. And because you put them up, we can lower the price. Quality blinds and curtains at up to 60% cheaper than the high street equivalent. With thousands of styles to choose from, go to blindstogo.co.uk.
When someone looks different, it can really have an impact on them. If you're missing a body part, I can make a new one for you so real that people won't notice. Ready?
Oh my God.
Is it anything like what you imagined? No? It's better.
Body Parts starts Tuesday at 10 on Really. Can't wait? Stream now on Discovery Plus.
Alex Polizzi is bringing back business.
I see an undeveloped gold mine.
With Tough Love.
I hate these carpet tiles.
And TLC.
So much better.
The Hotel Inspector. Tuesday at 9 on Really or stream on Discovery Plus.
Unexplained activity wreaks havoc on a historic home in New York tonight. Ghost Adventures House Calls is new at 9. Then helping a woman with a sinister attachment to a hooded entity. It's new Help My House is Haunted at 10. And at 11, terrifying encounters from Dracula's prison cell. Back with the Ghost Adventures crew.
Animal Cops Houston.
It's been a month since Daisy the chestnut mare was rescued and brought to the Houston SPCA shelter. When she arrived, she could barely walk because of her overgrown hooves. Her feet were among the worst farrier Steve Wisniewski had ever seen in a young horse. Steve worked long and hard to repair the damage, and his efforts have paid off in an incredible way.
Sealy, Austin County.
Today, for the first time in her life, Daisy is able to run like any normal horse. Steve has built up such a close bond with her, he's taken her home to help accelerate her recovery.
She came out here to foster with us. She came out about a week ago, throwing a lot of groceries at her. So she's really put on quite a bit of weight and looking very good. Her feet are doing very nice. She's got a little bit of running around, so she's strengthened up a little bit, and she's ready to go out and play with the big ones now. She never got a chance to do this, what she's about to do. I think she was stuck in that stall her whole life, and now she's ready to go out and actually act like a horse for a change.
When he's not busy shoeing horses, Steve's hobby is breeding and showing them. His great love is for the ancient Scottish breed, the Clydesdale.
We've got 2 mares in this pasture. One of them is due to foal any day, and she's pretty much the boss of the pasture, and she will put her in her place. This little one's going to walk up to her, and Touche is going to tell her what she's supposed to be doing. And then there's a 3-year-old gelding, and he'll love her. I think those are going to be the 2 that bond right away.
Under Steve's watchful eye, Daisy goes off, and they meet up for the very first time.
Steve looks on with a warm smile as Daisy trots into the pasture. Black-maned Clydesdale Touche arrives behind Daisy, and they both break into a canter.
Looking like a horse. She's enjoying herself. Like I figured, she's gonna team up with the young gelding, and I think they're gonna be buddies. And she's starting to eat grass already, and I think it's probably one of the few times she's ever got a chance to do that too. So I think it's gonna be a beginning of a good friendship going on here. She's gonna do real well.
In no time at all, Daisy learns the golden rule of horse etiquette.
That was her warning.
Size matters.
We've seen Touche pin her ears and swing her butt at her, and those are 2 very important indications to other horses is get out of my space. And she listened very well. She didn't push the issue any. So I think she's got Touche figured out.
Daisy has made giant strides on the road to recovery in just 4 weeks. Thanks to Steve, she'll soon be ready to leave for a permanent new home.
Probably in 2 months, she's just going to look like an absolutely normal horse. You're going to never be able to tell there was ever anything wrong with her. Her feet are going to come along just fine. She's going to do a lot of maturing and muscling up, and his ligaments and tendons are going to start setting in for her. So somebody's going to have a heck of a horse when we get done with her.
Daisy sticks close to Touche. By a man-made lake,
someone who's already found a new home is Pet of the Week Aslan. He was a big hit on TV, and as a result, Vance Nobe went to the Houston SPCA shelter and adopted him.
We were actually looking for a dog to play with our other chow, our other dog. And Aslan, he was a nice-looking dog. His face kind of looked like a teddy bear, so I felt a little sorry for him. So I thought maybe we'll give him a try.
Aslan now shares a home with Vance's 2 other dogs, Kaki and Koba. And his shy nature is quickly disappearing.
The first day, he hid in the corner of the fence, and he was there for pretty much at least 24 hours. But now he plays with the other dogs, and he does the normal dog thing, which is plays and smells other dogs and interacts with them, and as well as humans too.
After his rescue from an animal hoarder, Aslan's fur was so severely matted, it took the SPCA groomers 3 hours to remove it.
His hair was quite shaved when he got here, but his hair is growing back very nicely. His fur is coming very, very shiny, and he's going to have a very nice coat.
Physically and in every other way, Aslan's life has been totally transformed.
His life now is a life of leisure because he sleeps right next to the bed, and he gets doggy treats all the time, and he eats a lot. He eats probably more than both dogs combined. So I think his life has turned out very well, and I'm very happy for him.
Audio description by Deluxe.
Gorgeous island,